What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Ben. Thanks for checking out my channel once again. I truly appreciate all of you subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the sub button down below. And if you like the content in this video, smash that like button towards the end. I have had tons and tons of you hitting up the Six Figure Recruiting Academy Facebook page where you've asked for the contracts and cold email templates that I use. And so all you have to do is just like and follow that page, and I will send you over all the cold email scripts as well as the contracts that I use just for free, just for liking the page. So I really appreciate all of you guys for reaching out to me for that. So let's dive into today's video. Wanted to make it, pretty quick and straightforward, but this is pretty powerful. So this sort of relates to a video I did before on talking about pitching out to people with potential jobs that may or may not really exist, but we're kind of twisting it around. So this is actually called pro marketing. Now this is pitching clients on candidates that really do exist, that are stellar, and you want to start a new relationship with a new client, but you don't have a way to do it, so you utilize a candidate as a conduit to get to a deal with that client. So normally the way recruiting works is that you find a client, you figure out what their needs are, and then you go search far and wide for all of the candidates. You bring them back the candidates, they hire them, you get fees, you get paid. So this is sort of putting the cart before the horse, so to speak, in recruiting, because you actually are working with the candidate first, and then you're going out to find a new client for them, not an existing client, but a new client. So example, I currently have a really powerful candidate, someone who's been in a very niche world for probably 6-7 years, and they've been extremely successful. We're talking about 150% of their quota in sales, generating millions in revenue for their company, and just absolutely killing it. And so this person is of extreme high value. So to me, they're incredibly valuable. So what I do, and what most recruiters do with this type of scenario, is what we call pro marketing, where basically it's short for proactive marketing. So you would take this candidate, you would then go approach various clients that are within that niche space and tell them about the candidate vaguely, without using their name or information exactly or where they work right now or anything like that. But you would tell them about this candidate you have and just preach their gospel and say, man, this guy did this. I'd love to introduce you to him if you have an interest in hiring someone. He's looking for a new home, type of thing. And you put that out there and you basically just give a little short, vague pitch about this candidate to, 10 or 12 clients that are in the space. And at the end of the day, you just sit and wait, like you're fishing, just bait in the water, and someone will hook. Someone will get back to you, like someone just did on LinkedIn. And if there's a way I can show that to you, I will. I'll add that into the video somehow. But basically, I connected with someone in this niche, someone in this business, the founder of one of these companies, and he actually reached back out to me and he's like, so tell me more about this guy and tell me more about your services and what you charge and this and that. That's all the beginning of a conversation for a pro marketing scenario. So basically what happened is I reached out, gave him a vague explanation, told him I've got this stellar guy that he's probably going to want to take a look at, and pretty much he bit. And so he reached back out to me, he said, what are the costs for your services and tell me more about this guy. So now we have a conversation started, we're conversing, we're talking about it, we're going to get to chatting, and as you should all know, recruiting is on contingent. So he has absolutely no reason not to sign an agreement with me saying, yes, if I do hire the guy, I will pay you out the fee. Everybody knows in business how recruiting works, or at least they should, and so they know that fees are due if you actually hire a candidate. But also it's on contingent, which is very important to remember always. So you're not paying a fee as a business unless you hire the candidate. So for that fact alone, he should be able to sign an agreement with me, and then essentially in the next few days probably I can privy him to the candidate, meaning send over his resume, send his number and information over, and have him set up an interview if he wants, a phone interview, an in-person interview, whatever he wants to do with them. But either way, we will own the candidate and we will have an agreement in place. And at that point, we would have started a brand new relationship. So if you can see this from big picture standpoint, you can understand how valuable this is in the recruiting world. So not only are you going to search for clients just coldly, just kind of looking for brand new business and setting up new agreements, you can actually use candidates as bait to start new relationships with brand new clients by creating them this sort of bait and throwing it out in the water and letting them come back to you and saying, yeah, we would like to take a look at that guy. And it works pretty much, I'd say probably more than half the time. I'd say about 70% of the time it works after you've reached out to enough companies and you've given enough detail about the person. If you execute it properly, if you do a really shitty job and you just kind of say something like, hey, I've got someone you might want to talk to, shoot me a note if you want to talk, that's not going to cut it. You have to provide detail. You have to provide metrics. What has this person done? What is their exact niche? How long have they been working in it? You have to be very passionate. Like, I absolutely need you to see this guy. This guy's looking for something ASAP, and he's going to make a move in the next 2 months. So they're interested in getting on board with someone right away. So pro marketing is a huge tool that you can utilize to land brand new clients out of nowhere. It's something extremely powerful. I've used it several times. And I think this one's going to be successful too, because this guy's really powerful in his niche. So anyways, I'm going to try to show you a snapshot of my conversation with the CEO of a company who I'm talking to about this guy right now. And if it happens, it'll open up a brand new relationship with this guy. He may or may not want 3 or 4 more people. I don't know. That could turn out to be a $40,000 account. You never know, right? It could turn out to be even more. You never know. And the others might get back to me and bite by Monday, Tuesday, because I just sent this stuff out yesterday. So basically, pro marketing is massively important. It's super powerful, and just know how to execute it. I'll put more in the description on kind of how you go about doing this and stuff, but it's something you should know about. And definitely starting a recruiting agency, it's something extremely powerful. So a lot of the times we're just reaching out for clients and then we find the candidates. But if you come across the candidates first and that they're stellar and that they actually have the gusto to back it up, you can actually market them out to the clients themselves and get that relationship started that way. So anyways, guys, that's all I got for today, Saturday. I'll catch you on Sunday, and take care. Peace.